name is Tim Heidecker, and I am one of the writers, directors, co-writers, and creative actors in the film, the Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie.
Hi, I'm Eric Wareheim, one of the creators and star and director, writer of Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie.
My name is Jeffrey Kelly, and I am the president of the National Association of Cinematic Arts. That's NACA.
The NACA Challenge has been the greatest prize ever given to a film or filmmakers.
What the NACA Challenge is simply a challenge from NACA that says we encourage and challenge you to make the best film of all time. And we have done it.
I'm Jeffrey Kelly, and I guarantee that is the NACA Challenge.
Some of our favorite films were awarded the NACA Challenge. Sweat House.
Sandbag.
What's for Dinner Tonight? Chinese. My favorite film.
Well, I know the film's better than Hoagie's Fortune. We've had a chance to see that.
I go home, I see my car, and I just wish it was smaller.
I think our film's going to be better than The Wind. I think, it's going to be better than some of the Crocodile Dundee movies. So it will be at the top of the list when it comes to great movies of all time. Will it be number one? Yes.
I was spending the weekend alone with my father in the woods, and we were fishing, and along the horizon line I see a forest ranger running as fast as he can towards us. He said,
"Eric Wareheim, I have an important message from Jeffrey Kelly. You and Tim have been accepted for the NACA Challenge."
And I looked to my dad, and my dad was already crying, and I embraced my father, and our tears mixed, and I made our shirts wet. And I turned and looked at that park ranger and I said,
"Tell Jeffrey Kelly we accept the NACA Challenge."
It has been such a pleasure to be a part of NACA, and I even have a NACA tattoo. And I gotten it years ago, which is a coincidence. Jeff is an acting coach, kind of blows you away because he strips everything from you. You spent, before the film starts, Eric and I spent a week each separately with Jeff in his nude room and really, got nude for a week.
He took me aside and gave me one-on-one improv lessons at his home. I said, "Jeff, we already did a whole week in the nude room. Do we need to have a whole another nude improv thing?" And he said, "Yes."
It was dark and it was close, small room, and just by the time you came out of that room, you were kind of ready for anything.
In that dark nude room, there were moments that we wouldn't speak for hours. I would just feel wisps of hair brushing against my face, and I could only assume that's Jeffrey Kelly spinning around, and the speed that he must have been spinning is incredible.
He establishes a lot of ground rules in the nude room, and it can be very painful. It can be very hurtful. If you're forgetting your lines or not concentrated enough, he'll look you right in the eye and go, "I'll touch you again! And that, then the next take, all of a sudden you have all this life and energy to you because you don't want to go through that again.
I've trained my entire life to be an actor like Ted and Eric my entire life, but I'm just the president of NACA driving a tiny car.